My name is Elia and I am a project manager in Thales, Netherlands. I joined Thales back in 2012 because I was doing an internship in my last year of a degree. I was doing the bachelor's, and Spain was hit really hard in the crisis, and I really wanted to go into the labor market with more than just my degree. So I decided to basically suck it up for a year. I would study in the afternoon up to 11 p.m. In the university, and in the mornings I would be working at Thales. I was very lucky because I actually lived walking distance from Thales. So it was a very bad year. I had no social life whatsoever, but it was worth it because after my internship I was hired and I was ecstatic, of course, as you can imagine. And I joined Thales as a company because my father is in the military in Spain, and I've always been exposed to that market, to that thing, and I never really wanted to be in the military or in the armed forces, but I always felt this attractiveness, this appealing towards that market, and I thought that maybe Thales would be the way to kind of follow after my father's footstep in a way that he could be proud about. Well, and at the end, now that I work in naval projects, he always comes to me and says, "Oh, what are you working on?" I'm like, "Dad, I really cannot tell you. We have all of these NDAs, and you're in another navy." But it's very fun, and I do think that at the end I made him proud about that. The international environment, the fact that you're working for a company that is present everywhere in the world, and you have access to all of those people, to all of those projects. I absolutely love the products that we do here in Hengelo, and they're so high tech. We have geniuses working in this company, and I would never get to that level of intelligence. When I enter some of the departments, I have a feeling that the IQ drops 20 points just by me entering. But it's so humbling. It's such a great company in an international level, and there's a lot of diversity. It's a very welcoming overall. I will remember for my whole life. I was having a video conference with one of my clients in Americas, and it was 6 or 6:30. It was very late. It was 6 or 6:30 p.m. And it's usually my cat's time to have dinner, so I have them in the little can and such. So they were really being annoying. I was on mute in the video conference, but they were really being annoying. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So I took the can, I started giving the can, and I was still with my headphones and the video. And when I went down onto the floor, I started giving them, and I noticed that the conversation stopped. And I was like, oh crap, did they disconnect? And then when I look up, I see my cat, my Maine Coon fluffy cat, giving her ass to the camera with 30 people from the client. And I was so red, I was so embarrassed. I was like, I'm so sorry. Thank goodness they laughed about it, but they still remember to this day, and we crack jokes about it, saying, "Oh, Elia, how is your cat?" and such and such. So now I changed my WhatsApp picture for the work phone for my cat's picture. Just like a running joke already. One thing that not a lot of people know is that I actually helped rescue 2 lions that were being neglected in a circus in Spain. I am a big advocate for animals. I have 2 cats myself, and I am a big animal lover. And just before I came to the Netherlands, I helped rescue them, and they are currently actually in South Africa, being taken care of by Kevin Richardson. Their names are Jamen and George, and I have a lot of pictures with them when they were little, and now they are these big animals, these big beasts that are super cuddly, or at least they show in the in the videos. So they're 2. My parents. My dad is a great leader. He is a great person. He has already retired, but I have seen in his goodbye party how many people they came to where he was celebrating, and from all over Spain, just for his party to be there. It was very emotional. It was very nice, and one can only hope that when you leave your job that you're recognized that way. And and of course, my mom has such leadership skills. I think it's the female power of the Spanish women, and I'm hoping that I got a little bit from it. But both of them, they are a great team. and I'm hoping that I got a little bit from them. Well, this is going to sound very silly, but it's when I go to a supermarket in the Netherlands and I find like Spanish food around, or brands that I know, or they have this 1 week of Spanish food and such, and I recognize those brands and I just buy everything. That really makes me smile when I see it, and also makes me very mad when they have grammar mistakes or they say it's Spanish when it's Portuguese. But overall, yeah, when I see something from back home here in the Netherlands, or a Spanish license plate, for example, it always gives me a warm heart. Yeah, I do travel with 3 main things on top of me. The first one, of course, is the phone. I try to bring my phone. I love to take pictures in my destination, so as much as possible I bring my phone. The second thing I always bring is this. This is a bracelet that I got from my parents when I was 7 years old. It has my name in the naval flags. And yeah, I love it very, very much. It's made of silver in Spain. It's a bit of my family, so yeah. And like I said, I think the third thing that I always bring is 10 times the clothes that I need. I have a contingency plan for every single weather scenario that might happen in my destination.